I'm here to talk about naming ranges. Ranges can cover a group of cells or a single cell. I'm going to do the first one as a range of cells. This is some student grades here. I want to do the average, minimum, and maximum. I just highlight the cells that will be the range, click up in the address, name it. This range is called grades. So if I go here and watch this, if I highlight that specific range, it's going to display it up there. If I click over here, it will show the range. So what the purpose of ranges are is to use the name. This way you don't have to use absolute references because the name deals with the reference. So if I click on this thing here and I go to average, it's shooting these cells here. It's not there. I just type in grades. It shows it in a little bubble down here. Hit that. Hit the enter key. So this is the average for those students there. If I go over here and I go to min and again type in grade, start typing it, it shows it there. Press the enter key. Or you can literally type in a formula, equal max, left parenthesis, grades, double click on it, enter key. It's showing all the things here. Each cell deals with that. Now let's say I'm doing this car loan here. If I'm doing a car loan here, I want to do a few things here. Monthly payment, interest paid here. I can go here and use the cells for the payment function. I could go over here and there are three parts to the loan. I could go up into the number. You don't want to name the word, otherwise it's going to be useless. I go into here and if I type in amount of loan, you cannot use spaces. So I would type in amount of loan with underscores. There's three parts to a loan. There's also the rate. I could go into here, rate. Hit the enter key when you're done. This is the number of years. It's not case sensitive. You can't use spaces. It cannot begin with a number. And I try something here, number payments per year. So I'll just say number payments. Make them descriptive. So if I'm going to be doing the monthly payment, I would go into formulas and I would choose financial, go to the payment function. So I have the rate here. If I click inside here, just delete this here. If I click inside that cell, it's going to say rate. And then I want to divide it by 12. Personally, I would think it's easier just to click on a cell address, number of payments. It's given that. Number of payments. It's 5 years. I could literally type in and then I multiply this by 12. Now it's giving me a question mark name because I typed it in wrong. So I would go back into here, delete this. It's years times number of payments. I could have typed that in. I want to go into the present value minus, to make it appear positive, loan amount. Again, you don't have the right name. It kicks you out. I would say if you're doing these things here, write it down. I'm going to show you a trick at the end. It's amount of loan. And I did not put the minus sign in. Oops. and I just screwed the whole thing up. We go back into here, and I'll just go into here, into payment. Again, the rate, divide by 12. Don't divide by 12. They want you to use a reference for a lot of things, okay? Number of payments, number of payments. And then it's going to say that my car payment is $644.42. Again, if I go into here, I display the formula here, it shows it in there. If you could deal with cell references too. A lot of times when you're dealing with certain text or preferences of managers, they want things done in a certain way. You want to know how much it's going to be, the total amount to repay the loan. It's going to be the monthly payment times 5 years times 12 months. You got that there? You want to know the total interest paid? All it would be is the total you paid out minus this amount. So if I want to look at the things here, I'm going to go onto a new sheet here. And if I want to see all my formulas, or I should say ranges, I click on Name Manager. It shows them all here. All of them. If you have to edit or delete one, you could click on the delete. If you delete it and it's been used, you will see error messages. You can filter them. You can edit. You can go here and change things. You can put comments in there. And you could create a new range from here too. You can also paste them in your book. To do that, that would be click in Use Formula, click on Paste Names. Just say Paste the List. You can widen the two of them. And you can put a thing up above and say range name. Call it the address. It shows where they all are.